Hi, I'm Kim with the Garden Spot Nursery. Welcome to Garden Basics. Today we're going to talk about crop rotation in the vegetable garden. It's also called succession planting or staggering your crops. I'm going to start out by talking about days to maturity. All your seed packets will give you that information generally on the front of them. This will help you in staggering your crop. You can plan on, for instance, radishes. Some radishes are 22 days, some radishes are 30 to 40 days. So plant those two radishes at the same time and you instantly have a staggered crop. Do plant in smaller patches and then just plant in intervals. One example of a 3-week crop would be arugula, cilantro, and radishes. These plants go to seed rapidly, so planting them about every 3 weeks is going to replenish them and you won't run out. Plants that would go about 4 to 5 weeks would be broccolis and kales, and you can plant your favorite flavor, or you can plant mixes. Mixes are somewhat designed to already be a staggered crop, such as broccoli from Territorial Seed. They have about 4 or 5 different broccolis in there with 4 to 5 different days to maturity. So you instantly have that staggered crop. And kale also too. We have a kale mix that has a mixture of kales in there, and they all have a different days to maturity. Lettuce mixes are great too, and they all have a different ready date. I always start with veggie starts, especially for my lettuces. I'll plant a couple packs of veggie starts. One I'll plant close for baby clippings. And then one I'll spread out and let those plants go to maturity. At the same time, I will start some seeds. And I'll start a small bed that again will be a little cutting garden of your lettuces. And then I'll start a more spaced out bed that I can thin out, and that will be plants going to maturity. And right there you have 4 different days to maturity on your lettuces. Another crop to talk about is the root crops. So root crops, you want to plant them about every 6 to 8 weeks. We're talking carrots, bunching onions, and beets for an example. These can be done in a little bigger bed. You can do this about 3 times a year. And these will all carry into the fall for you if you can get another planting going right now. And that means that right now is a good time to start your seeds for a fall garden. July is the time to plant for fall. And the reason being is plants need to get established before the cool weather sets in. Territorial Seed Company has a sowing dates chart, and on it, for the most part, June to July starts your fall garden season. This shows sowing dates, shows when you'd be harvesting, and even offers some information on if you used row crop covers that you could extend some of the more tender things like lettuces and get just a little bit longer blast out of those. I got a few tips you should follow before reseeding or planting a bed. You should always add a little more compost and a little fertilizer. Mix it in before you start planting again. As summer heats up, it's fine to plant some seeds in a little bit shady spot in the garden. Offer them a little afternoon shade. Maybe your pole beans or your sunflowers are casting a little shade. That would be a good place to put some spinach or some cilantro. They would benefit from that and not go to seed so quickly. Another hot tip is just to keep a planting log. You can use it for next year, and you'll have that information, and maybe you can do it better next time. We do have veggie starts now, and we will continue having veggie starts for the next couple months. We just got in a shipment of seeds. We've restocked our seed racks for fall varieties. So thanks for watching, and be sure to come by and check out what we've got available. Thank you.